How do you start the golf swing? I'm not doing it with my shoulders. What initiates it? My club and my hands want to drag more. I think there's a reaction to that. So there's more movement of my belly button, there's a little bit of hinging and a little bit of shoulder turn. This whole thing twists. 9 times out of 10, the club's going to go and want to arc back behind you. So important. If you've got too much compensation, you're going to be inconsistent. Whoa. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. We've got Trev down there, absolutely flaked out. He's been on the beach this morning, but you can see from the behind camera, what an absolute glorious day. So we're going to get straight into it. How do you start the golf swing? What I love movement away from the ball. So too many people have too much independent hand motion, and what that does, that puts the club sometimes in the wrong position, and then there's first dominoes in the wrong position, then it's catch-up time from there. What I mean by movement is I like to twist early away from the ball. So the twisting of the torso, so your belly button, that's in charge of where the hands and club are. So I've got a big twist, and then we've got a nice small arm position there. You can see I've twisted quite a long way. You could put the club into your belly button, belt buckle area, grip down to the metal. You can see I've twisted quite a lot here. So I'm not doing it with my shoulders, I'm doing it with my belly button. So there's more movement of my belly button than there probably is with my shoulders. Then a little turn of the shoulders carries on from there. But what initiates this movement away from the ball is a twisting. So the twisting of the belly button, the torso, a little bit of knee coming in, a little bit of left pocket, right pocket goes back. This whole thing twists. It doesn't bump, so there's no bumping here. It's a twisting round, so there's no real lateral motion. The weight transference gets onto that right side quite early. Some twist of that torso early. You can see the club's only there, and I've basically done with my twist there. There's obviously probably 10% left after that. Then the shoulders take over after that, as well as obviously the hinging of the club up. If you have your arms and hands moving independently with your belly button, 9 times out of 10 the club's going to go and want to arc back behind you. So what I like, we can point this belly button, we can twist away from the ball. Big twist, there we go. And the club's not even knee height probably. And my twist I've pretty much done here. All I've got to continue now is a little bit of hinging and a little bit of shoulder turn. It's more real life now. Is we can do the twist, we can stop, then we're going to carry on with a little bit of hinge up, a little bit of shoulder. It's not full out, we're just going to continue. What does our backswing feel like from this new twist away position? So what guides your hands and club is the twist. But if I do this, there's like a drag more. My club and my hands want to drag more. If this doesn't move, it's just like I said earlier, it's just going to throw in behind you. So the twisting of your belly button, little bit of pocket, little bit of knee, makes the club continue nice and neutral. So there's no wrist break, and then from here the wrist break happens. That first move away, that first nick of that first domino, so important. Big twist, it's exaggerated. From here, hinge, little bit of turn. That's what produces the natural weight shift onto the right side. Now we've all seen the videos, haven't we, where you can put a ball behind the club and it pushes away, but I think there's a reaction to that. And if you can get your movement, and there's only a little bit, you don't have to do it as much as I do, but if you just do this a little bit, let the steering wheel to your takeaway be this twisting. There we go. And what this twisting does, really does start off that club head to be neutral, is you're looking for your hands and arms to not really do a lot. So your hands and arms and club are pretty much to about here, not really doing anything. Then you can do little practice swings the same, and don't stop as much. Whoa. Twist, half a second. You can see what happens there. It's a hinging and a little bit of shoulders take over from here. Hinging, a little bit of turn of the shoulders, probably 10% more coil of my belly. Remember, it's exaggerated. See what happens there with my left knee. My left knee is a good barometer. So I'm twisting, it's continuing from here. That's it. My twist and my knee and my leg action is pretty much done. Yes, it gets pulled up to the top of the backswing. Okay, we're going to hit one at that pace now in terms of backswing, that first third. Remember, it's not really result based, because once you pull the pin, you don't have to worry about that sort of thing. So it's just a repetition now. So it's a repetition into a net, air balls, practice swings. Just want to say whilst I do this, thank you very much for your support. Just by watching the videos, liking, subscribing, and if you've joined the YouTube membership, and if you have or you're thinking about doing that, go and have a look at Patreon if you can. You get more benefits in Patreon in terms of you'll get Patreon only videos, instruction, behind the scenes videos, early access, ad-free videos too. So if that's anything of interest, I'd love you to become a Patreon member. Go and take a look, and thank you very much for your support. But if you're a golfer that has too much hand and arm independence, either pick up or it's too round, pretty much your arms, hands and club are going to be working independent to your body. You want your twist away from the ball to be in your torso, not in your shoulders either. That can be a problem too, so that sorts that out. Too many people sway and turn that way. It's not a turn away from the ball with the shoulders, it's a twisting of the torso. Little rehearsals, and let's go. And you're only introducing, like I always say, just a little bit into our golf swings. We're not looking to turn ourselves into Justin Thomas all overnight, but just a little bit of this, because if you've got too much extreme away from the ball, then you've got too much compensation. Compensation is just another word for inconsistency. If you've got too much compensation, you're going to be inconsistent. If you've got this club twisting and going around you and starting off the golf swing more one piece and more neutral, it's going to be much, much easier for you to stay consistent. Okay everyone, so for myself and Trev on this beautiful morning here at Chestfield, we bid you farewell. Thank you very much for everyone's support. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, just taking the time out to watch these videos. It means a great deal. I know everyone's time is limited these days, but just coming by, supporting the channel is very, very much appreciated. Right, okay everyone, so for myself, Trev, until the next time, we bid you farewell. Hope it's as sunny where you are. So from myself, Trev, we'll see you next time. Cheerio! Let's do it. Let's give you my best one. Oh no, I missed it. Let's do a left footer. Oh yes, worm burner. Oh, it was a bit of a slidey one. Come on Trev, good boy.